But that is not what you guys are here to see today. Today, you guys are here to see a Fate fan play what, I don't know, what has been called the worst event in HSR. I don't know. Let me move chat over here. Like, I just remember when this event was originally playing, people didn't necessarily like it. That's what I remember about this event. Like, it was not something people liked, and dude, the second event didn't even come out, and people were so mad about it. I don't know what it is. I do not understand. Like, I feel like some of the things that I've been seeing about the criticisms. Now, there are some very valid criticisms, like the fact that Hoyo isn't willing to spend money to make completely original maps. I also don't necessarily feel like they necessarily need to. Actually, do they need to? Like I said, I have no clues about this event, so I'm about to learn as much as I can here so I can understand the criticisms a lot more. Oh, I gotta go talk to Robin! Yo! I did not expect to see, what are these called? Trotters? I was not expecting the first thing I see in the game to be Trotter ass cheeks. That was not on my bingo card today. Hey, Angora Rabbit, how's it going? Hi, Robin. Oh, wow. Dude, this thing has been here for months. I have just completely avoided this area, so I had no fucking clue. There was just a holy grail floating in the middle of the airship. That is crazy. Do you know how bad that thing is? And yeah, we are in fact playing in Japanese because they don't have English dub voice acting for Archer or Saber for some reason. Did they get English VAs for Gilgamesh and Rin, now that I think about it? And if not, why? Alright. Yeah, we're doing the first one today, because I never played it. Yes, this is in fact the Divergent Universe. Hey, why didn't you leave me a message? You're interested in the Divergent Universe too? Like, when the first event came out, that was still like right in the middle of the collective work strike, or collective work refusal, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Can I get that again? I didn't hear you the first time. I mean, I can always go find out. Like, I didn't pay attention, but I can probably go and check. I don't know. Hold on. I was like, oh wait, no, if I have it set to Japanese, it'll play the voice lines in Japanese. Do they credit in-game? I don't remember. I don't think they do. You bet I do. Wait, hold on. Is this the second one or the first one? Wait, so is it like... I'm very confused about what's going on here. Did I trigger the first one or the second one? Or is this one of those weird things where it's like, like Robin starts off both of them? So I'm forced to go to the most recent one? It's the first one, roll with it. Oh, so it's like a flashback thing. Like the event starts after it occurred and we just flash back to everything? I would wish for all of the 5 stars in the game. Your thoughts gradually Okay. Yeah, so it's a flashback type thing. It was a long time ago, or not so long ago. Dude. 彼は多くの人々の注目を集めてきました。Who the fuck is this? そして今、前代未聞の第1回ピノコニー聖杯戦争の開幕を控え、再びステージの上に舞い戻ってき、ほらお兄さん、早く手の甲にある何でしたっけ？タトゥーを観客たちに見せてください。What tattoo? I don't have a tattoo. See, my hands are perfectly clear. I should. It's the command spells. I should have drawn like a command spell on the back of my hand. It would have been so funny. 聖杯戦争の参加資格でもある霊樹の力があれば、ピノコニーの歴史に名を刻む人物たちを従わせることができるのです。では、okay. ここからは水晶日報のエリート記者さんにお任せしましょう。名誉隊員、もし聖杯を手に入れたら、どんなお願いをする気なんだ？ I shall wish for the I'd wish for 2 more wishes. Is it time for me to become the Aeon of Elation? Sorry, buddy. That's let's see. This was Goddamn, this was Penacony, so that would be... No, this came out during Amphorius. But at the same time, it takes place during Penacony? When does this like timeline-wise take place? I wish for peace across the universe. I don't see the option to just wish for the ability to roll nothing but 5 stars. Why are you both acting as reporters? It's not a mace, but it is a baseball bat. What? What is going on? Somewhere between end of Penacony and beginning of Planarcadia, either before or after Amphorius. I fucking knew that sleazy ass voice sounded familiar. I have never even heard the Japanese voice, but I've been trying to sit here and figure out who the fuck I'm talking to, and I'm like, this voice sounds kind of sleazy. Is this Sampo? And I fucking called it. But for the whole time I was like, nah, it can't be the greasy car salesman, but it was. Oh man, my Sampo meter was going off. I'm sorry. Fuck Sampo, man. I wasn't expecting Hook, though. I was almost expecting Pom Pom, but Pom Pom never leaves the train. It's actually kind of funny that if you listen to Hook's JPVA, it does sound a lot like English Pom Pom. So 5-star Sampo win. Sampo is the only character. I think Sampo is this character that, outside of the Astral Express, I think I might pull for a 5-star variant of him just to leave at level 1 and just be like, I'm getting him because it's for the memes. I am gonna also turn on autoplay, so that way I don't have to constantly click the button. You know, save my mouse some clicks. What is the difference between social studies and history? So, I don't know how other, like, whether or not it's different for people in other countries or anything, but social studies and history were basically the same thing for me in school. Like, I never quite understood it, but I guess it's the reason it's just lumped as social studies is because a lot of the history class also dealt with diving into how society worked at the time they were teaching. So, like, if we were talking about the 1920s, we talked about how society developed, laws, inventions. So I'm kind of just sitting over here and I'm answering my own question. Good job, Fox. You just had to sit and think about it for 5 seconds. Security! We have a greasy car salesman in the house. Not the cat ears. So is chat not showing up? Okay, it is. It's just fading away. All right. Hey, it's old Odie. Odie. Mm-hmm. Berserker, Caster, Archer, Saber, Lancer. Well, that's Assassin, so that must be, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that one right there has to be Rider? Huh. I don't think that one's immediately obvious. Okay, we're summoning... Yeah, I don't think I ever understood this, but... What do Saber and Archer have to do with Penacony's rich history? Maybe. It does look like, if I actually look at it, it does look like the knight is holding reins. So, like, you know, the... I thought we could die now. I thought you could, in fact, die in the dream now. Welcome to the Holy Grail War! Sponsored by Soulglad. Trademarked. Oh. It just... That's such a DBZA feeling of it. Because it feels like, welcome to the glorious Cell game, sponsored by Heatap. At the same time, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting elsewhere, watching the advert with interest. Wait! Wait, that's Scott? No! Not my Scott. My Scott doesn't sound anything like that. This Scott's... Oh, God, no. Dude, he sounds even more sleazy than Sampo. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, he just sounds like an overzealous bootlicker. Which might be worse. But also, it is nice to see Scott again. Now, excuse me while I go push him off this airship. Oh, okay. Yeah, why Scott?
当然、ピノコニーの当主や株主たちにも招待状を送り、聖杯戦争への参加を呼びかけましたが、応じてくれた人もいれば、鼻で笑う人も。私が多くのリソースを割いて用意した宴を、ただの宣伝だと蔑む人もいました。
Alright, well, Angora Rabbit, enjoy your pink diamond.
裕福な生活が大物たちの英気を削いでしまったのでしょう。ですが、小物は違います。スコート君、君の願いをもう一度聞かせてもらえますかな。はい。この私、スコートの願いは、カンパニーの初級
I'm sorry.
になることです。
Oh, man.
なんとも浅ましい願いだ。君はダイヤモンドのような大物と。
Nah, he wants responsibility, but not too much responsibility.
しかし、宇宙の平和を望むなどというたわごとよりも、
So, he would just wish to be a headquarters officer? Yeah, it's gonna do so by killing everyone who's in front of you.
君はすでにサーバントを召喚してその力を見たでしょ。そうは言いましても、ここはアイスクリームや酒瓶が喋ったり、楽器が自ら演奏を始めたりする。
Who did he summon? Is my question. Who could Scott have summoned? Surely not anyone too good, right?
それより私が気になっているのは、仮に聖杯が本物だったとしたら、なぜそれを独占したりせずに。
Dude, imagine this guy's... I know he's not in it, but now I'm just imagining Scott had summoned Heracles or something.
いい質問だ。それではスコート君、逆に聞きたいのですが、重琥珀期も生き、数えきれないほどの陰謀と闘争を生き延び、使い切れないほどの富を築き、ピノコニーの頂点に上り詰めた老人にとって、必ず叶えたい願いがあるとしたら、それは何だと思いますか？
A good retirement fund.
より多くの富と権力を持つことでしょうか。この二つが嫌いな人はいないと思う。
Entertainment.
ただ確信はありません。王子さん、
A partner in which to share the rest of his life with. Sorry, I'm just listing all the things that he could wish for.
その答えもなかなか近いですぞ、スコート君。たった一つの願いしか叶えられない聖杯では、私を満足させることはできない。だからこそ、聖杯戦争をピノコニーの新たなエンターテインメントにしたいのですよ。亡くなった歴史
Dude, it's kind of crazy to me
サーバントとして召喚して戦わせ、
how fast they seem to be able to get through a sentence, and at other times how slow it feels like.
素晴らしいと思いませんか？これでピノコニーは
Oh wait, never mind. I don't. Maybe I was misreading the paragraph there. What?
数えきれないほどの資金と夢追い人たちが、これまでとは比べ物にならないくらい集まってくるでしょう。
Ah, yes. I always wanted to go to a world of dreams so that I could summon a historical figure. All so I can fight to the death with other people. Come on, guys, let's go. I'll pay for the trip. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
なるほど。きっとあなたを失望させないとお約束します。王子さん。一匹狼としてこのスコート、どんな境地に陥っても必ずや生き残ってみせましょう。
But the lone wolf never survives
実は先ほどの番組
when the white wind blows.
私を何度も人生のどん底に突き落とした宿敵が出ていまして、
Fate?
彼も同じ戦場に赴くようです。これは運命としか言いようがありません。
Well, he's not talking about me.
それは請求列車の七死人のことですかな？
Guys, what did you do to this guy? I'm just saying, he seems to have real issues with whoever, he saw in the broadcast, but it clearly wasn't me. Must really hate that reporter.
しかし、私は生まれ変わった。マスターとしていかに召喚した歴史の英霊、いわゆるサーバントをうまく使い、彼らの宝具と呼ばれる特別な能力を発揮させるか、それが戦いの鍵になる。そうだろ、ミスター・レック。
聖杯戦争の間はグレイディと呼んでくれ、プロデューサー。
いやいや、聖杯戦争が終わるまではアサシン
The
と呼ぶべきだ。
fuck?
そうだな。グレイディという名は今のピノコニーでは何の価値もない。わざわざ口にする必要もないだろう。
I'm sorry, what? Okay. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this is the stuff that they pull.
ほほ。せっかく迎えた二度目の人生なの
Have I seen Fate Stay Night Abridged? Yeah, I have.
尊心は捨てた方がいいですぞ、我が友よ。
First name's Mario. Last name's Mario. Mario.
名前とは己の過去を示すもの。そして過去を知られることは弱点を知られることにも等しい。自分の情報は極力相手に与えない。
They are really doing their absolute best to try and make this feel like the Holy Grail War, and I appreciate it. They could have just easily made this so dumbed down, but damn.
あの監督にあなたのよりしろになってもらいました。あなたは世間を震撼させるような作品を撮り、歴史に名を刻むことを望んでいたのでしょう。その体の持ち主、ミスター・レックも同じ夢を持っています。
Nah, waste it. It's all you know how to do.
あなたたちのために用意したこの大舞台をどうか無駄にしないでいただきたい。
Sorry, I realize I'm reading ahead. In my defense, it's easier to just read ahead and already have a reply for the whole paragraph when it's not in English.
プロデューサーに言われた通り、ホーグで招待された者たちに狙いを定めておいた。対象の動向はいつでも共有できる。
でかしたぞアサシン。この便利な力があればきっと優位に立てるはずだ。
招待状を受け取り、聖杯戦争に参加する意欲のある者はすでに私の監視下にある。プロデューサー、あなたは誰から見ていきたい？
Ah, these two. Wait, hold up. Is Pom Pom a master? What? That is so... No fucking way. We gotta check. That would be so funny. Oh, so it just... Okay, so it's more like, the Pom-Pom in the image just mostly represents the Astral Express? Or maybe... Oh no, we're fucked, guys! We're fucked! The strongest person in the Honkai universe has become a master! Oh, we're fucked.
請求列車に乗っている動物まで参加資格を得られるなんて。
He's going to wish for all of us to keep the train clean.
その必要はありません。こういう参加者がいるのも一興で
Dude,
すから。
Pom-Pom's gonna be the fan favorite. We're fucked. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
国宝を招待状にするなんてピノコニーらしいわね。
I know that Aventurine, I think, is a
あ
master.
らゆる願いを叶えられる万能の願望機。まるで下手な詐欺のキャッチコピーだ。それもヤリーロ6みたいなど田舎
Hey!
ほどお粗末なね。
オーディは飴を出した。なら
Don't you make fun of the Bellabogians? Bellabogians?
何なのかしら。
Eurolosixians?
そのふざけた言葉を真に受けてるのかい？
Of course she is.
別にいいでしょ。
That's kind of her thing. Figure out what kind of games people are playing. It's how she continuously wins.
株主に招待状を出したのよ。しかも夢の中での戦いに参加すれば願いを叶えてもらえるなんて。
God.
面白そうじゃない？
Dialogue.
面白い？権力者の時間にはその1分1秒に意味と価値がある。彼の茶番に付き合ってられる人なんていないと思うけど、それにもし後になって聖杯は嘘だったなんてことになったら、それこそ収拾がつかなくなってしまうかもしれない。
オーディだってそのくらい分かっているわ。考えてもみなさい。ルーさん家の信用をかけてまで開きたい催し物。
Maybe old Odie just wants to have some fun pranking people.
一体どれ
See how many people are just desperate to do this.
なるほどね。だからこそ君はその万能の願望機とやらが実在すると思ったわけだ。
何らかの方法で運命の力を集め、奇跡を成し遂げる儀式は決して珍しいものではないわ。
My other thing to take note of though is that if this all just happens in the dream, so is the Grail like only able to grant them their wish within the dream? So like if Scott 1 became P45, he's gonna get like the call and be like, you are now P45, but he is only P45 within the dream. So every time like he logs out and he goes to like be like, I am here for my office. And they're like, what are you talking about? I got the call. I'm P45. No. But here's my call log. What? Where is it? I think you were just dreaming, Scott.
そうね。確かに聖杯戦争には興味があるわ。
Da 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 da
聖杯その
da.
ものではなく、奇跡を追い求めて参加する人たちに。
Get rid of that. Okay. Wait. Ah, there we go.
自分の願いを得体の知れない聖杯に託すなんて、まるで全身に油を塗った状態で火の輪をくぐろうとするライオンみたいだ。結果は目に見えてるけど、素晴らしい勝利にはなるだろうね。
That's hell you're walking into?
でも、これは潜在顧客を引き寄せる絶好のチャンスでもある。聖杯が願いを叶えてくれるのは一人だけだけれど、ポーンショップ翡翠、いいえ、カンパニーの戦略投資部はすべての人の願いを叶えてあげられるのよ。今後のためにも友人は大いに越したことはないわ。アベンチュリン、あなたならこの
Of course he
戦
is.
争に参加してくれるわよね。
Like, are you like like who else were you expecting to take the Grail?
でも参加資格を体に焼き付けられるのは正直不快だな。
Ooh, that's right. He
友人といえば
might have a problem with
あ
that.
る友人候補がピノコニーに戻ってきたみたい。もちろん正式な取引をすることはできないけれど、彼は以前あなたと情報交換したことがあるから多少の信頼はあるでしょう。できればこの聖杯戦争を機に彼と親睦を深めたい。
仰せのままに。
All right.
まさか投資部の人も参加するんですか？
Did you think otherwise?
ですか、スコート君。君は市場開拓部の所属ですから、彼らの管轄外だと思いますが。
その通りです、オーディさん。それにあなたがついていれば、たとえ相手がルイス・フレミングだとしても。
そろそろルイス・フレミングを休ませてあげましょう。
Who is Louis Fleming? Is that somebody I should know? Okay, sorry, old Odie, but we gotta go check on Boot Hill and Robin. Sorry, you're gonna have to sit out.
お久しぶりね。
ベイビーが笑わせてくれるじゃねえか。ジョージャン、俺の立場が厄介だってことは自分でもよく分かっちゃいるが、ドリームリーフじゃ本名で呼んでくれねえか。
What?
こうして顔を合わせるのは確かサルダムがここで
What?
した時以来だよな。
Bro actually sounds like a machine.
マネージャーになんか言われねえのか？
I was full on expecting. Sorry, I realized that I'm now hearing this in Japanese for the first time. But a part of me was still ready to like I was still expecting to hear that muddle fudging sound. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, it's just like I wasn't expecting like the full robotic sound of it. I just it threw me for a loop. But it makes so much sense. I think Boot Hill still has a bit of that roboticness to his voice. But they really leaned into it with the Japanese, but I might be wrong. I don't have Boot Hill, so I don't get to hear him very much, unless he's in the story. Swimming is one of the IPC founders. Okay, okay. You're darn tootin'. You can't enter, Mr. Boot Hill, because I am entering. Oh damn, invited all the bigwigs. Favoritism! Yeah, that's fair actually. The folks up top have their fun and the people below take the hits. Yeah, go Micah! Sunday, the monkeys. Ooh. Dadgum! I want to hear this whole event in English so badly. Muddle fudging. Why shirt bags? Like, I do love that it's just like his turns of phrases are very original, but I'm just like, why not say scumbags? That's not a swear. I have never heard shirt bags. Alright, who does he summon? I feel like Boot Hill and Lancer gotta be. They seem like they would have the best time. Nah, it'll be fine. Yeah, man, you gotta be confident. If you're not, you're gonna lose before you even start. Yeah, that's true. If you just go and hunt down Boot Hill, people ain't gonna like you. You're not exactly politically savvy, are you?
君はどうしてそこまで彼を恐れているのですか？
実はちょっとした因縁がありまして、彼はうちの部門の人間に対してとりわけ容赦がないのです。
ほほほ。であれば、これは同僚たちの恨みを晴らすチャンスではありませんか。
Oh, come on. You are just serving Scott up like a pig to slaughter. And I love it. Do it.
ご安心ください、オーティさん。罠と策略さえしっかり準備しておけば、たとえ相手がルイス・フレミングであろうと、きっと討ち取れますから。
ほはは。その意気です。君の手段を選ばないところは若い子。
Stage is set and the characters are all in position. Oh, what kind of complications? This time, isn't this the first time this is being done?
登場人物たちのバックグラウンドを考えると大きく3つのカテゴリーに分けられるということだ。あなたの部門と競合関係にあるもの、あなたの部門に個人的な恨みを持っているもの、そしてあなた個人と相入れないもの。
Okay.
物語論の観点から見れば、現時点で判明しているすべての参加者は真っ先にあなたを狙うだろうということさ。
私たちを狙うだろ。そもそも
Scott, you can't just say that on live television. Bro, we don't even know that you're competing. We also don't care. Like, genuinely could not care less about you.
この2つの最大の違いは、前者には交渉の余地があれど、後者にはそれがないと。
Yeah, fair enough.
なので、もし私が君だったら、
優先的に個人的な恨みに対処する。
あ
りがとうございます、オーディさん。
I'm not entirely sure if that's what he was saying. But honestly, I would probably like start negotiating with people first. At the same time, I guess you don't want to give the other guy like the chance to start doing the same. At the same time, though, how many allies can Scott actually manage to get?
台本があっても撮影を始めなければ意味がないのと同じだ。プロデューサー忘れないでくれ。あなたが最も嫌っているあの七死人が今まさにサーバント召喚の儀式を準備していることを。
Alright, come on, let's summon a servant.
待っていろ、七死人。面倒なことになる前に、まずはお前から片付けてやる。
I hope we get to read the chant.
次は誰もが心躍る瞬間。七死人さんが召喚陣に立ち呪文を唱え、ピノコニー史上最も偉大なる英霊。
Alright, who are we summoning?
一体誰が召喚されるのでしょうか。無境を築いたグラークスか、それとも最初のハウンドか。その答えは間もなく明らかになります。
こんなに盛り上がってるんだ。召喚陣のとこに行って儀式をやろう。
Step into the circle. Step into the circle. Oh. I guess Firefly's doing the summoning here. Da, 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 da.
じゃあ始めるか。
Alright, let's begin.
告げる汝の身は我が
Oh, they're gonna flash between all the participants. That's so cool.
汝の剣に列車の汽笛に従い甘々パリパリサクサクパムパムパイに従えば答えよ
What? Oh man, if you heed the express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie. I love you, pom-pom. You're the best.
俺は常世すべての善となるものじゃねえ。むしろ常世すべての悪を滅ぼすために死ぬ運命にある。
汝琥珀の王の赤心から溢れた7つの魂。
I'm kind of curious. Did they all get like a completely different chant?
抑止の輪より来たれ。天秤の守り手よ。
And if so, like who wrote the chants? You waited for a while, but nothing happened.
でサーバントは
There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence. Did I
俺は
fail?
サーバントは
この屈辱的な瞬間を記録して家宝として子々孫々まで伝えていきたいものだ。
Dude, you're still walking around with your fucking guards?
とんでもない当たりを引いて恐ろしいサーバントを召喚するんじゃないかと心配していたが
Bro, do you really want to pick a fight?
神にも幽霊にも嫌われた存在だったとは。
We both know this didn't go well for you last time.
比べたらサーバントのいる私はもはや一匹狼とは呼べないかもしれないな。どうだこの称号2、3日の間貸してやろうか。
Even without a servant, you're no match for me.
サーバントの召喚に失敗したからって奇襲すれば勝てると思ったのか。
小僧、何事にもルールというものがある。その意味を教えてやろう。この聖杯戦争においてサーバントがいるかいないかはパワードスーツを着て戦場に出るのと裸で戦場に出るのと同じくらいの差があるんだ。
Buddy? I don't know how to tell you this.
時間を無駄にするつもりはない。召喚の儀式に失敗した今が絶好のチャンス。
Buddy. Oh, I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you. And your situation isn't gonna get any better. Why? Why are you this stupid? You fought me before, and you have never come close to beating me. Please explain what you think is different here. Sorry. This is just so plain dumb of you. What is going on? Oh no, you summoned more guys. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you didn't. Bye-bye. Dude, take your confidence and shove it right up your ass. I need to hear that in English. I really would need to hear that in English because that's so fucking funny. Alright, hold on. There was something I wanted to check out real quick. I gotta go find Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh isn't fully leveled up. Let me see. Information obtained. Yeah, it doesn't really. I mean, it has the VA thing. Let me go see. Hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and see here. I think the wiki would be updated. Maybe. New? Okay. I just wanted to see if they would mention what, like, the voice actors or not. Wait, maybe it's on this. Or not. I don't know. Okay, never mind then. Doesn't seem to be on his Gilgamesh character preview. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's on that either. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not even able to get this page to load. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it didn't even mention voice actors on that. Okay, so I'd have to switch to English in order to find out, and I don't care enough right now. All right, get back here, Scott! Get your ass back over here! Yeah, of course I fucking had the guts. Oh no! Oh no, guys, I'm so scared! He has clocks and television. Okay. I didn't say anything. Just to be clear, that was all you, buddy. So, might want to take that attitude with somebody else. Bye-bye. Oh, no. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. All right. Wait, who is talking? The voice? Is it? No fucking way. Let's go! Yo! Yeah, you got nothing on the spear. Please take him out of NPC jail. I love this design. Dude, I fucking love this, like, rough biker looking coup. Looks so cool. Oh, I love it. Wait, since when is that a thing? Thanks for saving me. Oh, okay. Rude. Hey, let's go! There she is! Oh man, I love the callback. Oh man. Contract formed, servant summoned.
最悪な再会だな。
同感だ、ランサー。私がいる限り、マスターに指一本触れることは許さぬ。
喜べ小僧。
Yeah, look on the bright side, Lancer. You have more of an advantage. You should be able to actually see that sword.
もう安全です、マスター。怪我はありませんか？
I am good. Wait, you two know each other?
過去の聖杯戦争で幾度か刃を交えたことがあります。彼とは敵対することが多かったものの、
Wait, I thought...
悪人ではありません。
Okay, I thought servants couldn't remember past Holy Grail wars. Are you from Penacony?
いいえ、私はこの世界の英霊ではありません。私のいた世界にピノコニーという名の国は存在していなかったはずです。
Then why are you here?
限界の際、聖杯は今回の聖杯戦
This is my question. Why are you here?
ああ、そういえば自己紹介がまだでしたね。申し遅れました。私はセイバーのクラスのサーバント。名をアルトリア・ペンドラゴンと言います。セイバーと呼んでくださっても構いませんし、周りに人がいなければ
I'm starting to see the first thing that probably triggered the Fate fans. Dude, I'm a Fate fan, and while I may not be, like, all for it, I feel like the fact that it was just confirmed that her name, when translated, is Altria Pendragon, it triggered so many people when that was revealed in FGO. And it's still a conversation to this day, like, with people that I know. They're just like, no, it's Artoria. It's like, it's Altria. I hate to break it to you. It's not Artoria. I'm sorry. It's just not. And I already know that the second that this ended up being what they went with for the translation, already had, like, Fate fans really ready to riot. Not a thing. But to be fair, it might also just be such an old beef that maybe people have gotten used to it and did not care. Oh wait, hold up. To help this servant understand this dream world bathing in memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Does my character look like it knows anything about cosmic geography? Only to hear a thunderous rumble. It seems the lady knight before you is starving. You hungry? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
この世界にあるマナの量は微々たるものです。加えて、私のような誰にも知られていない他の世界の英霊は、知名度や神秘性による追加の力を得るのが困難となります。つまりマスター、この近くに比較的量の多い食事を提供してくれるお店。
Well, if you're not picky about the food.
問題ありません。味にはさしてこだわりはありませんし、空腹は最高のスパイスとも言いますか。
Hunger is the best seasoning. I guess she's not wrong.
そっちの世界にはない食べ物だろうし。
But at the same time, I'm just like, huh? Dude, this whole thing is so cool. I love this.
強運の間を渡り歩くギャンブラーの僕でも今回のドローはさすがに
そうか俺は結構気に入ってるぜあんたのサーバントルールを守るしきちんとお互いの領分をわきまえてる
The absolute robotic crispness to the voice is really getting me with Boot Hill.
確かに素晴らしいサーバントのようだけど君ピノコニーの歴史上の誰なのかな
Yo, who's this red-coated stranger? I've never seen him before. Hey, it's our boy, the OG himself.
どうやら彼も別の世界から来たようだ君のサーバントと同じようにね
こちらとしては安心したよこの水星無視の派手な世界がかつて私がいた世界
This nightmare of indulgence and debauchery. Okay.
なんだ聖杯戦争ってのはよそ者を差別でもしてんのか
3機だ他の世界から来たサーバントは3機いる奇遇だなクフーリン返り討ちにあって帰ってきたか
Wait, did I call it?
顔を合わせるなり神名を口にすると
I'm going to be completely real with you guys. I had no idea who summoned who. I might have had like a little bit of an idea, but I had no idea who summoned who. But did I fucking call it? That Boot Hill summoned Lancers? Ah, that's awesome.
この世界では誰も君や私のことなど聞いたこともないはずだ。無論エリンの名もクランの猛犬の異名もだ。だがそれは俺たちがこの世界の英霊に対して
Oh, so you guys are all weak as fuck. Oh, man.
ここは奴らの世界だ。血のりがあるのは向こうだろうよ。
にしてもあんちゃんよ。ちょっと様子を探ってきた。
Oh, he got his ass beat. He got his ass beat by an old friend.
それがよ。あと少しでマスターを2人まとめて片付けられるってとこで。アサシンがチャチャを入れやがってな。逃げ。ベイビーが灰色頭だと。おいおい、あいつは味方だ。何してやがる。お前がムカつく奴らを始末してくれしたんだろう。
Fair.
今度会ったら誤解を解かねえとな。あ、待てよ。あいつの英霊もあんたらと同じで他の世界のっつったか。
そうだ、マスター。あれは俺たちのよく知るセイバーだ。彼女がこれは予想外の再会だな。
He shows no expression, but you know he's shaking in his boots. He's like, oh shit, Artoria's here. Okay, okay, as long as she doesn't know.
俺たちサーバントっつうのはほとんどの場合自分のじゃねえ境遇に身を置くもんだ。時代、国、戦争、すべて
So I'm curious. Era, nation, war. Okay. So these aren't okay, so these aren't just the Archer and Lancer of Fate's Stay Night. The sentence seems to like maybe portray like maybe. Okay. So I guess really they're meant to be like an amalgamation character. Like they have the experience of their UBW counterparts, all of the Fate timelines, and probably also even including like the Grand Order. Okay, that's cool.
それが何なのかは君たちが知る必要はないが、私はもとより誤った聖杯戦争に現れるべき存在だ。他の2機もきっと似たような理由でこの世界に来たのだろう。なるほど。つまり俺たちはお前の巻き添えを食らった。
It's always an Emiya's fault.
聖杯戦争？君たちの世界じゃ 聖杯戦争とはありふれた儀式で、それをオーディが間違ったやり方で
I wouldn't call it common.
という意味だろうか。
俺たちの世界でもありふれたとは言えねえな。だが間違えたのは確かだろう。何より聖杯ってのはおもちゃじゃ。
I just want to say this. I love Lancer's jacket. It looks so cool. Let him out of NPC jail. We better get him out of NPC jail for the third part. There's got to be a third part.
そこで俺の推測だが、おそらく聖杯は魔術と似た性質の何かを利用して疑似聖杯戦争を構築したんだろう。
Probably a Stellaron, maybe.
された儀式、占有された聖杯、儀式に参加する主催者。ランサー、これ以上言う必要はあるまい。
So Lancer and Ryder next year? Maybe. That'd be cool.
大声で叫んでるようなもんだ。だが少なくとも今回のマスターは霊樹を乱用するやつじゃないようだな。
なら話は簡単じゃねえか。全員でこの聖杯戦争を主催しているラブリーな年寄りをとっ捕まえりゃいい。
Alright, come on. Let's go find Kirei.
もしそれが奴の策略でこちらの戦力をおびき寄せて一網打尽にするつもりだったとしたら。
たく面倒だがしょうがねえ。ここにいる連中で正式な魔術の鍛錬を受けたのは俺だけだ。相手がどう構えているのか探ってきてやるよ。その目的もな。
Wait, hold on. I gotta go find something real quick. Hold on. Where is it? I gotta find it, but it's... Yes, I found it. I believe
I'm the only one here with...
Hold on. I found it, and now I need to go pull this up. Okay, where is... Okay, let me see here. Yes, okay, here we go.
I believe I'm the only one here with formal training in magecraft. I'll try to analyze our enemy setup, see if I can figure out their real goal.
Fuck you, how about? What you just said. How about you fuck off with that
Formal training.
You son of a dick. Everything I do is magecraft.
Yeah, you backyard wrestling
This guy's
version
a
of
dick.
magecraft.
Don't listen to anything he says. Everything he says is wrong.
Can you be someone as a caster?
Shut up!
I believe I'm the only one here with formal training.
Yeah, I was like, the second I heard that line, I was like, I know what that's from! So for those who don't know, those are the voice actors for Archer and Lancer from the Unlimited Blade Works Abridged series. And they did a brief like collaboration stream with Scylla Aria while they were streaming this event. And I thought that was really cool, and so I just suddenly remembered this, and I was like, oh man, I gotta show that. That was so fucking funny. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's see.
その間隠れててもいいし、攻撃を仕掛けても構わねえ。少なくとも今のところお前らの身を脅かす。
You should be safe for now because we're weak as shit. A breeze blows past and the blue-haired man disappears. I don't remember sending a text. Yeah, Boot Hill, you sent your guy after me? We gotta talk. Well, that doesn't sound like me.
英霊というのはもっと特別 別な見た目をしているものかと思っていたのだけれど、私の姿は本来このようなものではないのですが、申し訳ありません。今はこの凡庸な姿しかお見せできないようです。召喚に応じて参りました。キャスターのサーバントです。
Okay, who this?
神名を名乗りたくはあるのですが、口にしようとするとこうなってしまいまして。不協和音。でもあなたの名前なのにどうしてそんなことが？私の名前は商標登録されていて、すでにその権利はこの手を離れているのです。
Her her name is trademarked.
その呼び方は慣れないから。
Okay, wow.
ではロビンさん、あなたを失望させてしまうのは心苦しいのですが、私は所詮夢追いの時代に活躍した。
All right, let's see how this goes. I'm curious. Who is this?
もちろん輝いていた時期もありました。私が誰か。古紙の山に埋もれた昔の雑誌をめくれば、他にも様々な肩書きを持っていましたが、デビューしてからは自分の名は。
I feel like Robin would know who that is instantly.
それは死んだ後も同じこと。たとえ墓から掘り起こされ、新しい世界でかつての古びた舞台に再び上がったとしても。
Okay.
でもそれは私の紛れもなく私の名前なのです。すみません。大丈夫よ。それで心が落ち着くのなら何でも話してちょうだい。
But now I'm curious. It's like if she was famous. I mean, I guess you can't be expected to know every famous person in history. But the way she said her titles, I just felt like maybe Robin would have known who that was.
無理をしてでも平静を保つしかないのよね。ところで名前が使えないのなら何とお呼びすればいいかしら。聖杯によって与えられたクラス名、キャスターはいかがでしょう？いいえ、そういうのはあまり好きではないの。与えられた名前ではなく、あなたが自分で選んだ名前がいいわ。ロビンさん、ありがとうございます。でしたらしばらくの間ノーツガールとお呼びくだ
But
さい。
who are you?
こうも感情的になったことはなかった気がします。
Who could you be?
正確に何かしらの
I keep wanting to joke that it's Sunday and Robin's mom.
神名も宝具もなく、
Which would be kind of funny.
滑稽な演技の才能だけですが、微力ながらあなたのため、そして私自身のために。
What do you think would be worse? Summoning an alternate version of your own future or summoning a parent? Like, imagine when summoning, like, imagine during the Holy Grail War, Shiro performs the summoning. And instead of Saber, he summons Kiritsugu. There's gotta be fanfic like that. Because I know for a fact there's at least 3 fanfics where Kiritsugu summons Shiro. There's at least 3. No, actually I think there's 2. But there is also one where Ilya summons Shiro. Of course, the one where... Okay, the one where Ilya summons Shiro, that is specifically Shiro. It's not, you know, Emiya from the future. From what I remember of reading it, it was her kind of summoning this kind of a variant of Shiro who basically lived through the route of Heaven's Feel. or at least something similar to it. So that version of Shiro was a berserker.
私もちょうどそのことを考えていたわ。現状、聖杯戦争の参加者には少なくとも2人信頼できる
Dude, Scott is fucked.
その1人に情報交換をしようとメッセージを送っておいたわ。
Scott is so fucking like Scott is in so oh my god. Dude, Scott is so fucked. We're friends with everybody in this competition except him. We can be friends we can make alliances with the other 5 just to wipe him the fuck out. This is the most stacked deck competition I have ever fucking seen.
勝手に口の中に飛び込んでくるアイスクリームと綿あめ。本当に不思
Like,
議
this is the most unfair thing I have ever seen.
マスターの言う通り、ここは夢に浸っている世界なのですね。しかし、このドリームリーフという地に足を踏み入れてから、ピノコニーは確かに聖杯が選びそうな世界だと納得しました。
Why?
どんなに豪奢な宮殿にも、人目のつかない片隅には埃が積もるものです。そこには忘れ去られた人々の満たされていない無数の願いがひしめいている。ドリームリーフの存在がピノコニーは夢の地ではなく、
その話はまたにして、とりあえずご飯にしよう。
But now my question is though.
お腹の音を聞いてたら、こっちまでお腹空いてきた。
Now my question though is
ですが、
why are you 3 summoned
そ
here?
の世界の通貨を持たないのです。マスター、手持ちは大丈夫でしょうか？
No worries. The fast food joints in Dreamflux Reef are cheap with big portions. If we run fast enough, it's free.
安心しました。私も歴戦のサーバント。
Yes, I would like to order your most expensive, largest meal. Don't worry, she'll clear it in 3 seconds. Okay, Saber, his back is turned. Run! Let's go!
セイバー、あそこが無教ファストフード店だ。
未知の世界の食堂。
Is it up ahead?
ような食に出会えるのでしょう。
Oh, it is. I honestly forgot there was like a restaurant. No, not fast food place. This looks like it should be the outside of a food truck. Feels like we should be going there. This looks like a bar. This is a bar, but I guess a bar would have food.
我らがスター・オブ・ザ・フェスティバルじゃない。あなたも聖杯戦争に参加してるのよね。
Is she also a master? You guys know all the gossip around here too.
もう2までってどういう意味？ドリームリーフって情報が早いのよ。お隣のそちらが召喚した英霊ね。ねえ英霊さん、あなたもピノコニーの歴史上の人物なのよね。
So about that.
申し訳ありません。聖杯戦争において神明は極めて重要な情報のため教えることはできないのです。
そうなの。大事なレシピを秘密にしておくのと一緒ね。
ところでこちらのお店の看板は何でしょう？
ドリームリーフが初めてなら転換手羽バーガーをおすす
Dude,
め
I
するわ。
can't believe they eat Holovians
食べられ
here.
ない美味しさよ。
No wonder Sunday and Robin had to stay
うちのパン
hidden.
とその他の食べ物はすべて純粋な有機記憶域農地で作られた原料を使ってるわ。それらが育つ土壌には有害な感情が含まれていなくて。
ありがとうございます。ではその転換手羽バーガーを。
よし、100個くれ。
え？
かしこまって。100個？
I'm positive.
彼女には何よりもエネルギーの補給が必要だから。
量も量だから少し時間をいただくわね。ちょっと待っててちょうだい。
Dude, can you imagine going into like a McDonald's and saying, I want 100 Big Macs? They would probably be like, get the fuck out of here.
幸運にも勝利をつかむことができたなら、私はこの話は後にしましょう。マスター、サーバー
転換手羽バーガーを2つ、それからスーサ水を2本。ノーツガールさん、これでいいかしら。
ええ、ですが落ち着いて食事を楽しめそうにはありません。
Hi, Robin!
そこにサーバントがいます。
Hey, hey, put that away.
お久しぶりね。ノーツガールさん、こちらが先ほど話した信頼できる友人。
I knew I was a trustworthy friend. Yes!
マスターのご友人でしたか。
Oh my god. Resituate my seat. Yeah, we're friends. I like to think so. Hi, okay, I gotta reform my team because this is... I gotta have something. I'm like... I just need to be using a team. Oh my god. That has Trailblazer on it. Okay, enable team. There we go. See, I don't know why, but it bothers me to play the story without using a team with Trailblazer on it. Like, I have to be playing at least as a character that it's in the POV of. Hey, did you already finish those 100 burgers?
少し殺気を収めてはいかがでしょう。いつまでも剣に手をかけているとなると、こちらもロビンさんを守るために相応の行動を取らなければなりません。
Ooh, true. I love remembrance.
聖杯戦争中です。あなたたちがマスターに敵意を持たないと確信できるまで、この手を剣から離すつもりはありません。
Hey, let's just try to get along first, okay?
お話中ごめんなさいね。ご注文の料理をお持ちしたわ。喧嘩するなら
Excuse me, guests. If you would like to fight and destroy my only place of income, please at least try our 102 Halovian burgers.
賛成です。
こんなに注文していたの
？With quiet poise and grace, the two servants polished off the Halovian wing burgers. Does anyone else wish they kind of animated the burgers? Like that we actually got to see a stack of 100 burgers just sitting on this table? Like, yeah, exactly! I think that would have been a great comedic moment. Thank you so much for treating us to the Halovian winged burgers. Wait, hold on. Robin paid for those? Man, that's rude. Trailblazer, why do you constantly let other people pay for your meals? First it was Firefly, and now Robin. We gotta work on your gratitude.
もっと言うと、あなたたちがいる世界の歴史にも存在しません。
お話の意味がよく見えないのだけれど。
Oh, this is Altria. She's from Eurillo 6, actually.
私は別の世界に存在した王国。
Tell me I'm wrong. Like, actually? Actually, Saber looks like she could be from Bellabog.
この地の聖杯戦争に召喚されるはずはなかった。
She kind of already wears their color scheme, just a little bit in reverse.
しかし今回の聖杯戦争には少なくとももう一機私と同じ世界から来た英霊がいます。
初歩的な質問で申し訳ないのだけれど、あなたたち英霊は一体何者なのかしら。
Yes.
本当に歴史上の偉人が亡くなった後の魂なの。
英霊とは歴史に名を刻んだものです。そうひとまず解釈していただいて構いません。聖杯の召喚に応じ、英霊は魔力で構成された肉体で限界します。
Mm-hmm.
また生前の逸話をもとに再現
I always forget to turn the autoplay back on.
宝具を所有します。
魔力と宝具とは何なのかしら。そのようなものが本当にこの世界に？
この世界は神秘が極めて希薄な場所のようです。私の知っている魔術も大半が力を発揮しないでしょう。ですので今回の聖杯戦争はこれまでのものと大きく異なっています。
I should really build my saber. I got her probably right before Clan Arcadia started, so I just never had time to really build her.
生前の私は偉人とは程遠い人物でした。英霊として召喚されたことに
No one's special, but you said you were like super famous.
自分の神名さえも失っています。私のような力のないサーバントがマスターのために一体
Don't worry about it, Miss Note. I'm sure you'll do great.
だとしても英霊として聖杯に召喚された以上、あなたは 自分の物語を歴史に刻んだことを意味します。それに聖杯戦争において英霊の力は勝利を目指す上での
So like, are all the fights gonna be broadcast? Like a big TV spectacle?
以前兄様がこのように話していたことがあるの。ピノコニーに伝説は
Hey, but what about Brother Hanu? Actually, yeah, where is he?
ピノコニーの歴史に名を残す偉人も伝説に登場する英雄も、その姿は後世の人々が脚色したものに過ぎないそうよ。それらはショーウィンドウに飾られた退屈を紛らわすための商品で、夢でさえリアリティショーの景品になり得てしまう。けれど今この瞬間、他の世界から来たセイバーさんも過去から来たノーツガールさんもちゃんとここに存在している。決して誰かに脚色された商品ではないわ。マスター、慰めてくださってありがとうございます。ですが神明が封印されている以上、セイバーさんはおろか他の敵からあなたを守ることすら難しい状況。夢を叶えるとなればなおさらです。私はオーク家に残された唯一の指導者であり、調和の調律師よ。あなたが思うほど脆くないわ。それに今さら聖杯に託すような願いなんて持っていないの。マスター、一体何を言っているのです？
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
願いがないなら、なぜ霊樹を受け入れ召喚人を使って私を呼んだのでしょうか。私も最初は半信半疑で参加を決めたの。この胸にある漠然とした願いを叶えられるんじゃないかと思って。かつて兄様は自分の願いのために強大な力を呼び寄せ、ピノコニーを眠りの中の理想郷に仕立て上げようとしたわ。
Hey Robin, speaking of your brother, do you wanna head over to the Astral Express? There's someone to see you.
今もピノコニーの人々の心の片隅に残っている。できることなら
Yeah, I kind of figured that her wish would be something to do with Sunday. But if you erase people's memories...
その考えは間違っていたみたい。ノーツガールさんを限界させた聖杯には何かしらの力がある。
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Remember, chat, if there is an omnipotent wish-granting device, you should always have the specifics of your wish written down. Because if you don't, it will come back to bite you in the ass.
誰のためであろうと、私の願いは独りよがりなものよ。それは兄様が願っていたことと何も変わらない。ごめんなさい、ノーツガールさん。あなたを召喚した瞬間、私は理解したの。自分が行おうとしていることの意味をね。ピノコニーの人々はエナの夢に救いを求めるほど弱くないし、私ももちろん聖杯に願いを託すべきじゃないと考えている。それよりも今はオーディさんが聖杯を利用して何をしようとしているかの方が気がかりなの。
この聖杯戦争に不審な点が多いのは間違いありません。私のいた世界では聖杯戦争はもともと魔術師たちの儀式でした。その神秘性を保ってこそ奇跡を起こす力が生まれます。
What are they?
あのオーディさんは主催者でありながら儀式を大々的に喧伝した。このように神秘性のかけらもない儀式は本来
Is he using the Stellaron to fuel it?
幾度か聖杯戦争を経験してきましたが、今回のようなものは見たことがありません。ですから慎重を期すべきかと。マスターはどのように考えますか？
I like to imagine my character is just currently stuffing his face on burgers. What? What? Sorry, what did you ask me? This is a really good burger. I say we unite everyone. Oh, you know of old Odie? Is he the one who stole your name? Is that what happened?
この聖杯戦争の本当の目的、そして聖杯の力の本質がわかるまで安易に願い事をしないようにね。
Dude, is this gonna turn into a revenge story?
実に優秀なようです。ですが、その同盟計画はいささか考えが甘いかと。
That is true.
聖杯戦争に参加している以上、きっと誰しも叶えた。また最後の勝者が決まる前に、あなたの友人とそちらのセイバーさんが
I mean, fair, but I wouldn't.
保証もありません。
Yeah, hey, that's a bit harsh.
今はひとまず指示に従いましょう。無論他のサーバントと交渉している間に状況が変化するようであれば、
Okay,
話は別ですが。
Rude bitch be rude.
私のところにも届いているわ。一斉送信みたいね。
What's the text? To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. I am Boothill the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments. Okay, hold on, let me redo that. I gotta... To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. I am Boothill, the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze of Asdana carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as not to miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. What the fuck is that? What is his name again? What's the Night of Beauty character's name again? I'm so bad at remembering his name. I know it's not Deluc. Argenti. Is Argenti sending these texts? What the fuck is this? No fucking way. For the love of Akabilly, he's cursing up a store. Oh my god. The idea that this text is just a mass text of him cursing. This isn't from him at all, is it? It looks like the mutual slaughter has already begun. Damn it, Lancer, you had one job! If Lancer is already dead... For the record, they don't even necessarily have to have his phone. They just need to replicate his phone ID. I like diving right into the trap. Oh my god. This is so fucking funny. Man, they heard me yapping about how we have so many allies, and then said, okay, we need to do something about that. God damn it, Scott. Not that we even know that it's Scott, since, you know, we still don't even know who Pom Pom's servant is. Okay, so I have a question. I have a question about for everyone. Does anyone else feel like I don't know if it's like the swept back hair, but does anyone else feel like Emiya's model looks kind of awkward? Like, I feel like when you see him at profile, it looks fine, but when you see him head on, it feels like there's a bit of awkwardness to the facial structure. Yeah, it's the face. It just looks weird. I mean, to be fair, I think the same thing of Gilgamesh's face. Bro, I got Gilgamesh. I looked at the model and I was like, why the fuck is this guy smiling? It's so weird. Because usually he always has like a arrogant smirk. But you just look at it and he's just smiling. Like a genuine smile, and it creeps me out. Yeah. I think if I played this, like, I assume that the English version does one of two things. One, everyone talks in English except for the servants, mostly like Emiya and Saber, will talk Japanese. And I feel like that's just so weird to listen to have it mostly be English. and then only some of the characters be Japanese. Okay, English version just mutes it. I would hate that even more. I would actually probably hate that even more.
もしそこのカーボーイの人質になっているのなら、瞬きで合図してくれ。それともまさか、二人カンパニーの重役が指名手配犯と結託。アサシン、この素晴らしいシーンをしっかりと。
I think I actually hate this voice for Scott even more than his normal voice.
ミスター・レック。いや、よく見ると雰囲気が少し違う。
おい、レックの隣にいるやつ、カンバリーの制服を着てるが。知り合いか？
No.
僕の顔を知ってる社員はツガンニアの砂漠の砂よりも多いんだ。
I fucking knew it.
誰なのか知ってるわけもないだろう。
Aventurine is too important. Do you think he's gonna remember some loser like Scott?
たとえ銃の赤心の一人であっても怖くはないぞ。戦略投資部がいくら偉かろうと、うちの部門をどうこうできるわけないからな。
No, but I think you should fear him because he is a Stoneheart.
聖杯を勝ち取ったら全員私の言いなりになってもらう。ひざまずいて誰もが私に許しを請うんだ。それから犬と豚の鳴き声を。
Yeah. Oh my god, my hair looks so bad. Yeah, I did get a bit of a haircut, but I'm gonna it looks like garbage. I'm going to probably cut my hair again tonight and get rid of it. Like, it doesn't look so bad without the headphones, but the headphones just make it like 10 times worse.
聖杯を使って鳴き声の真似をさせるとは、なんともったいない。
ところで、
At this point, I'm about to go find a hat.
ピノコニーに派遣されたその部門の社員はごくわずかだったはずだけど、もしかして君は。
おお、私の名前を聞いたことがあるのか？
いや、ただの一般社員の名前をさすがに覚えてはいないよ。
Well, the fox ears won't help. Nope.
お高く止まっている重役たちは底辺社員を気にかけたことなど一度もないのだろうな。たった一つの指示で私を泉州という野蛮な地に飛ばしたと思ったら、今度はピノコに。
Primitive.
最初はいい仕事だと思ったが。
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I want you to go and say that in front of a Xianzhou native. Please do.
下を向いてピピ詩人たちとの商談に明け暮れることになるとは。おだが、それらもすべて過去となる。アベンチュリン？はあ、この私が代わりに新しい銃の赤心になろう。さあ、お前の宝具で私に勝利を捧げてくれ。
Oh, buddy.
ようやくこいつのサーバントとやり合えるってわけか。あじゃあ、戦闘準備だ。
なぜそうも危機としている。
撮影は始まった。役者たちを位置についてくれ。さあ、カメラを回して。
The Silent Horror Picture Show. Hey, you didn't say picture show. False advertisement. What's going on? Wait. This isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. This servant's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Where's your voice? Where's my voice? Fucking hell, son of a fork! It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Look, there are subtitles here. Oh man! Fourth wall obliterated.
その顔が見たかった。私にもて遊ばれる。
Hey, Archer, can you just shoot him? Well, that's not... I can't do Aventurine's voice. That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
それはもちろん、この私が主役だからだ。お前らのような脇役とはわけが違う。ああ、この恐怖に満ちた上映会で耳をつんざく日。
Hey, Nimrod. They're muted. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck are you talking about? A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, equally clueless. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. Ah, you shouldn't have said that. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me, but with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old Odie, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Haven't you noticed, since earlier our voices vanish when we speak? That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard, a TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? A TV appeared out of nowhere, turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. Let's stay back and observe for now. If this is a decoy, the real enemy's probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Or maybe we have no choice but to spring the trap. A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ears. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott? The IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who she is. Who he is, sorry. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a guy share a few wild travel stories with his friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See, always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise. But alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. Seriously, it's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into...
当てられてない脇役は黙っておけ。観客たちの時間の無駄だ。それ
Oh, will you just shut the fuck up? Da-da-da-da. Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Lead actors, Scott. Okay. I don't know where we are. You all wake in a sealed chamber. The TV's static crackles singing death's lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanished without a trace. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie, that's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Investigate the strange body. A nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. But I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the Interastral Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? Just what a bunch of troublesome fools. Oh. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly holy grail and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. Isn't it a little late to say all that? Listen carefully. This holy grail war is indeed strange. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. Right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles! I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on. If I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door, with the name Aventurine slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people! Background characters, start acting scared! This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I've wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg and the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guests, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. It also seems to have found its way in a lot of erotic literature. Huh, you watch rather wild films. By sheepe, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right. I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So, this noble phantasm is based on that? This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, Master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes. Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. Kid, I take back every fucking compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh? Way to go, guys! Way to go! Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Penacony? I've only heard of Clock Studios and Mimia Films. As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So, what will it be? Self-sacrifice? Or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over. But keep stalling, and well, tick-tock, boom. Yeah, so, Aventurine, we're just gonna not do anything, right? Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit and don't get any fan benefits. Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. God damn, Archer! Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off FG Rolls' leg instead. Wait, old pal, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet. Room's about to blow. What class are you, bomber? Well, I'll have to saw off my leg. Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut down the door? Master, please take 2 steps back. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next. Ooh. But it's still dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film? Heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Bitch, please! You are looking at the greatest hero in all of fate. Skulking assassin. Once I reach you, scream all you want. Call for anyone to save you. Then you'd better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage. Fuck off. Sorry. Oh, man. What are you? A piece of gum stuck to my shoe? Maybe I should just mute the whole... just mute the whole game. Turn off everyone's voice acting and voice the whole thing myself. That'd be fun, right, guys? You'll see these chainsaw hands. Nope. Ah, man, it's like a blast from the past. It really is a fake crossover. This is what I did whenever we played FGO. Oh man, this is the true crossover, guys. Yeah, I can see why people hated this. It's like, at this point, you're going to so much effort for everything that suddenly having a portion where there is no voice acting just sounds pretty awful. What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. Wait. So, this is the power of heroic spirits from another world. Figures. Pinnacone's just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras. With no real legend or history, of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Also, if I'm like getting way too into the voice acting and it's bothersome where it's like you see me just like flourishing with my hands, sorry. I think it helps. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you gathered with one another. Boothill, Robin, and Miss Note are still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So, they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Yes, they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Pinnacone's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Pennacone forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. I picked it up at an interstellar junk market. So, we're dealing with a total nobody. That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not... God damn! Holy shit, Saber right for the jugular! Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I got this feeling. Even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Right. He was a film director in life. That means he's not going to suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. The Noble Phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror tricks. Basically, a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap. One that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. Now, he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I need to stop drinking soda when I do this shit. Bum 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 bum. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. After rolls, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. Deal. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Find a way to leave here. Bum 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 bum. Alright, here we go. Wait a minute. Oreo? Oreo! Guys, they stole my Oreo! What can I do without my comfort chimera? This is bullshit! You can't just kidnap a service animal! Whoa, what was that? What was that? Everything got bright for a second. Ooh. Written, directed, and starring Grady himself, Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody makes history as Donna Prison's first film, now boasting over 1 million viewers. On this occasion, we track down director Grady to discover how he achieved such remarkable success. Reporter, the creation of Dream Bubble movies is a revolutionary technology. Developing such an innovation in prison seems especially challenging. How did you create this entirely new technology from scratch? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, then that... This is so dumb. This feels really dumb that there's no voice acting. Feels like we've just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as a marker? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it. But didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey! Don't go throwing shade, extra boy! I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about... We got a new clip. Oreo gets left behind. I'm sorry! The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape, and no one will ever come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Is that Miss Robin singing? Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found the way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music! Follow the music. Doo-doo. This is Robin's noble phantasm. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. This is not Emphorius. Miss Robin, watch out! Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Oh no, my cathode ray tubes! Ah! Don't hit my screen with your microphone! Ow! Clunk, clunk, bang, bang. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. That's it. The guards backing us down a prison were tougher than these things. Bravo! Truly Penacony's brightest bloom, brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. Huh. You're all okay, thank goodness. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. I guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An art. God damn! God damn! Saber! Can we cool it with the fire? An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. Ooh, we gotta turn down the heat on that one. Yeesh! I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony. All thanks to Miss Note's protection. I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. Sorry. I didn't mean to skip that. No, go back. Go back. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away. You've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless. Barely able to protect her master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again, like before? Mr. Odie can grant you all your wishes. Shut up! You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady. That was a bit harsh. But why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen. Grady sighs, too. His voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death, forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Yeah, that's pretty horrific. Whoa, the director really went all in this time. The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then, I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history! I'm really getting into the acting on this one. Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you. Even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. Just some private disagreements. Dude, you got the chance to negotiate with the Xianzhou Alliance and with Penacony. I wouldn't exactly call those bad gigs. You're the one who keeps fucking up. I mean, you definitely got demoted in Plan Arcadia, but we don't talk about what happened in Plan Arcadia. 1 Scott, 2 Scott, 3 Scots, all as big as my head. Okay. Master, your line! Say your entrance line! Why does that look so Danganronpa right now? Yeah, whatever. Like, no offense, but, buddy, I hate to break it to ya, but you are screwed. Skill point reduced. I got shields, bitch. What a fight, right, guys? Oh no, guys, the Scots are fighting. Fighting something like this? There's no honor in it. Fuck off, Scott! Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into a horror flick. That's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Oh! Actually, I think that was Actually, I think that was being generous.
裏切るつもりじゃないよな。私はお前のマスターだってことを忘れるなよ。私がレイジを使えばお前なんか。
Gal? Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So, I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. The Haunting of Clocks. Oh my god, this is really going to be the whole thing, isn't it? Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each night, the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit. And now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Bring it on. I'm not scared. Should I kill him? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad. I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The Wicked Watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses, disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios' theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stout Stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits! If you're gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on. According to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by evil spirits. I love how sassy Archer is in this story. It's really fucking funny. Like, a lot of people don't always like abridged series because there's a lot of character change and personality changes. But I think, from what I remember of UBW abridged, it's so dead on to, like, the snarkiness of Archer. It's just they actually just play with it a bit more, and I love it. Oh, my bad, sweetheart. I almost forgot. Your voice is already my personal property. First, it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name on her, and put her on stage. And you die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name Miss Note. Oh, I thought it was still... Sorry, I thought it was still the director. I like the voice though. The director voice is kind of fun for me. Dude, let me play evil characters. I would have so much fun. Hold up. That's not copyright. That's not copyright. That's monopolization. Let go of Miss Note. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Oh shit. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red. Oh, sorry. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem like just another hollow loudmouth, like Grady. Figures you foolish outworlds don't realize just how powerless this nameless servant can be in Penacony. Call it charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Castor can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars. And you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Everyone turns to look at Archer. What? Oh, come on! I don't steal weapons! Actually, Archer? Yeah, you kinda do. Master, are you alright? I was just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me. Archer, what nonsense are you feeding FG rolls this time? I didn't... Wait, is this really the time to tattle to the grown-ups? I fucking love this story! My god, this feels... I'm sorry, this feels more like UBW abridged. Trying to steal the spotlight from the star? Get them! Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. Or Soul Glad! Or extra meals! Seriously, Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup, and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon. If you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what it'll be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him? Or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first? How are you controlling my familiars? Call it leader charisma, my friend. That's what the writing skill is for. You traitors. One pep talk and you're switching sides? You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Sometimes the paycheck ain't worth it, bitch. Look at you acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the king of Knight's Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. Wait, hold up, she's riding the T-Rex? Bro, oh my god, I love this event. I bestow upon ye the name of my beloved steed, Lamre the Third. Now come with me. Let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king! Wait, if you all kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. No, okay. I didn't play this for the longest time because people were like this was a terrible event. But bro, I'm having a blast. This is great. I failed to protect my master and was forced to separate from her. And now, to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am... Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Riding me. Let's go. Follow the saber. Follow the I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these. I figured I'd managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. This kind of reminds me of the Try Not to Laugh challenge. I think you've done extremely well. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. I can't sing. Call it what you want, but she's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. That old fool. Once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. Holy shit. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge. But our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's... you combine and you'll go back to normal? The correct answer is she'll merge back into her original form. And that is if you survive the curses from the devils. Well, then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these dead weights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think I don't do. Wait, please, someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. Then let's Saber say, this is indeed the best solution at the time. Archer, please protect FG Rolls. That is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. All right, let the knight stay here with the princess, and we'll go reap some enemy lives. I love this so much. This is such a fun event. Like, oh hey, how you doing? Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon. likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Wait a minute. So Scott has an actual sense of fairness and justice? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Wait, does Scott want to team up? Wild, man. I don't think I ever could have expected that, huh?
1 or 2, it makes no difference. You'll get stuck in the endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years.
Okay, nope, I can't do this voice.
Enough chit-chat.
Blah, 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 blah. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks, and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure. For life! Oh. They turned people into cartoon animals. Is this some kind of magecraft from the age of ancient Greek gods? No. The mechanics feel entirely different. Don't tell me all I can say is humph again. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent humph. They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave him. It's not like he was all that helpful anyway. You let out a terrified humph. So you can understand that. Guess I can't just leave him. Can you make sense of what he's saying? Of course. Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal, echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal. Maybe you should look around for clues. Do 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 do. A do 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 do. Think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf Brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What? Is there something weird about this TV? Or is it part of the solution to the curse? Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott. But as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and the answer's yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick twice. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. God damn. Yo, we're playing a game of Kick the Scott. I love it. By usual Magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes. Time to end this. Trace on! Back to normal! Impossible. You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating! Doesn't count. I demand a rematch! You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick?
Looks like I wanted to step in after all. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Oh, sorry. Anytime, any place. Huh? Galaxy Ranger Robin? Die, you son of a fork! I'm so confused. Long time no see, though it's only been a little while. Ever since that shirt head sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, BAM! There was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that Ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nosewalker next to you? A prisoner? Huh? Alright, let's get down to business. Depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up. Even Scott himself, the embodiment of Scott's sense of justice, can't even believe that it exists. That is wild. Scott of Justice is not like the evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, tweet. You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Xianzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some special kind of familiar, then... Yo, bro is suicidal, what? I'll keep my eyes on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. Well, I've never heard of that saying, but sure, I guess. How about we take him in for now? If he turns out good, great. If not, we can always chuck him at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so... Dude, this is wild. Miss Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast, find the rest of Miss Robin, and track down my unreliable master. This event is so fucking crazy. Okay. Huh. Find the lost robins. Okay. Okay. I think we can do it. 8. Back to the Age of Silence. Wait, hold on, what's this? Following the multiple scandals involving famous actress, all major associated companies have terminated her endorsement contracts and canceled her Dreamscape tours. However, several Dream Chaser organizations that received her sponsorship maintain that their charity performance in the wilderness area will proceed as scheduled. Mr. Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, noted Blank had starred in numerous classics at their invitation. Her songs became household staples, and almost every Penacony home contains products she endorsed. Mr. Alfalfa expressed deep regret over her downfall. Reports indicate they've already found a replacement
to inherit Blank's stage name, with the second Blank promising to present a better image while continuing the legendary story of Blank. Mr. Alfalfa maintains that Blank is an accomplished actress, singer, and artist whose past work shouldn't be diminished by current scandals. However, per contract terms, the Alfalfa family retains the right to reclaim all related copyrights, including musical production, products, film, and television rights, and the registered Blank trademark. If Blank uses any of these commercially without the Alfalfa family's approval, they will pursue legal action. Additionally, at a recent press conference, a Grady Film spokesperson announced they will terminate their partnership with Miss Blank in 10 system days due to her recent negative impact. Their upcoming film, Spheroid Station, scheduled to begin shooting at year-end, will now star the second Blank selected by Alfalfa's agency instead of the original Blank. Man, Miss Blank was really good, apparently. Okay, sorry. I'm sitting over here and I'm like, nah, I can go. I can keep going. I'm not trying to cancel stream, but I was just trying to think, is like, did I need a break? Dream Bubble Cinema, a history excerpt. If historical turning points are like knots in a record-keeping rope, Grady undoubtedly created two significant ones. First came his invention of Dream Bubble filming technology. Second was his shocking decision to tear up the patent copyright. Why abandon rights to such astronomically profitable technology? Grady never offered an explanation. Contemporary audiences praised Grady's selflessness, but these accolades gradually morphed into criticism as his terrible films flooded the market. Here's an interview from that period. It's truly remarkable. What thought process led you to abandon such a valuable patent? The Dream Bubble patent has long restricted Penacony's film industry, forcing talented creators to abandon their dreams. While copyright awareness grew, so did copyright trolls, corrupting our creative environment. As a horror director, I'd rather hear audiences laughing about being scared than witness endless copyright tragedies. Yo, is this a commentary about YouTube? Many believe Blank's death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent, serving both as a memorial to her and a gift to the newly formed Himemia Films. What's your comment on this? Blank's death was a complete tragedy. When almost everyone turned their backs on her, she still sang for those most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during a charity performance. We all bear responsibility for what happened. Are you suggesting that the Alfalfa family and Mr. Alfalfa played a role in this? No, absolutely not. The Alfalfa family has always been an angel investor in entertainment, helping countless Irish family artists rise to fame. Mr. Alfalfa remains an invaluable Grady Films partner. I'm certain we'll collaborate even more closely in the future. Oh man, that is crazy. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with a disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up and we're done here. Tick-tock, thought I'd just play along in your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Die, FG Rolls! Scott took the fatal hit meant for you. Ha-ha! Joke's on you! Scott has more dialogue. Don't you dare die on me!
名前の一つに過ぎないけど。どうだ、ついに明かされた衝撃の事実に驚いたか。監督、早く治療してくれ。ようやくこいつらを罠まで誘導したっていうのに。
Dude, nobody fell for this shit. Penacony profanity. If your worthless scene-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated F-G-Rolls already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. Hey, what about my butt? Just one more bullet. No more pain. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. Tick-tock, what gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. That's so fudgin' satisfying. Time to break out the Helder smoked malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria. And yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this! Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason. This sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick-tock. Behind the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled a Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How is your powers range so ridiculously broad? What are you so... Knockoff characters don't need to worry about balancing power in the story. Messing with your bro Boot Hill? Big mistake. Okay. Please reset Boot Hill's emotional state back to normal. Untunable. Well, who do we have here? Poor little thing. Trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are! The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. Feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal for those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. Goddamn. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible! I used clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Huh. How trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you on your performance review. Whatever, just put it on my master's tab. Oh man. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours. But it seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair? Please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from the gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people become nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair. But to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum! I refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on! The fuck is that? Wait, did he just fucking trace on, like, what is essentially a car in this world? That is wild. Bye-bye. Such a simple little battle. Don't be smug. The director will avenge me. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Good. Now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Forkin' Void Song, well, now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I did do something all right. Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Sleepy Robin. Oh my god. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just don't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks. Oh, sorry. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her spirit cells together, she could return to normal? I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair, you old clocky. Dang it! Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Well, Sunday will... My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own. What was that sound effect? Ring? Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been sorry. It seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood that who it is that can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're too kind-hearted. with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Odie is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And? Would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me, just like all others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here! My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Scott, get the fuck out! Okay, we're kind of in the middle of something. The Silent Stage, Act 3, Plan 6 from Outer Space. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, no, I do need to take a quick break for a second, guys. Just need to step away, get something that isn't like this to drink, as well as maybe like get something to eat so we can continue streaming. But I'm not gonna be gone for like more than 10 minutes maybe. So everybody take a brief time to go get yourself something to drink, something to eat, or use the bathroom if you need to. And we will be right back.